My brother points at the front door and tells me to get out. Not for the first time. My whole family has rainbow hair. I don't. That's why they hate me. Back when I was little, Mom would hold me and say my hair was beautiful. But when she turned away, my brother and sister would whisper that I don't belong here. They never stopped. Every time we take a family photo, they make me stand at the edge. But today, I tell myself it will be different. I just want to play Roblox with them. I walk into the living room and ask if I can join. My brother looks at me like I said something stupid. You'll just ruin it. Go do your homework. I stand there, my eyes fill with tears. So I turn and run to my room before they see. I think about going back in and asking them why. I never can make myself do it. That night, Mom says my room needs cleaning and I have to sleep somewhere else. She asks my sister if I can share her room for just one night. My sister's eyes go cold. Absolutely not. My brother laughs from down the hall. Mom crosses her arms and says it isn't a choice. I follow my sister into her room in silence. Right as I enter, she switches the light off and closes the door without a single word. I lie in the dark and stare at the ceiling. I hear them both laughing from down the hall. The next day, Mom asks what I want for dinner. I say chicken pasta. My brother stands up on his chair and says he hates chicken pasta, even though he ate it just yesterday. My sister crosses her arms and agrees. They don't even hate chicken pasta. They just don't want me to have anything I like. Mom makes it anyway. My brother slams his fist on the table, and a plate flies into the air and crashes onto the floor in pieces. Mom grounds them both. But I already know grounding them only makes things worse for me later. Last time she did this, they ignored me for an entire week. That same evening, Mom goes to the kitchen to cook. The second she is gone, my brother stands up and points at the door. Get out! You don't have rainbow hair? You don't belong here. My sister steps toward me. My back hits the wall. They grab my arm and pull me toward the door. I dig my fingers into the door frame and hold on. Then I hear Mom's footsteps down the hall. Everything stops. My brother says I made the whole thing up. My sister rolls her eyes and looks away. Mom looks at me and says, I believe you. For the first time in forever, I feel loved. That same night, Dad drives home halfway through a work trip just for me. I had called him earlier. He walks in and hugs me without asking what happened. Later, Mom sits everyone down in the living room. My brother and sisters stare at the floor. Dad looks at me and says, nobody is ever kicking you out of this family. Mom looks at me and says something I will never forget. The color of your hair has never once changed how much I love you. My brother and sister say nothing, but for the first time, I don't feel like I need to disappear. Comment part 2 if you want to see what happens next.